Where were our voices in the chamber, smothered under party loyalty, lost beneath the boots of folks who forgot who sent them there? A soft suffocation, a quiet murder of a people's right to be heard. They said they carried our burdens, but their hands were empty, save for the pens that signed away our say and the smiles they saved for the man they feared. More than the country they swore to guard. And we watched as our names were traded like cheap tokens on the floor of a rigged carnival, our future spinning on a rusted wheel, rigged to land where power wanted it, not where justice lived. But a silence like this doesn't stay quiet forever. It gathers, it thickens, it becomes a storm in the throats of ordinary people who finally decide they won't be ghosts in their own democracy. And when that storm breaks, it will sweep the chamber clean, boots, lies and all, until the only thing left standing is the truth they tried so hard to bury alive. But listen, there's a sound returning to the hills and hollows, to the river towns, to the back porches where tired hands still dream. It's our voices coming home. They rise like dawn fog, lifting off the Cumberland, slow at first but steady, a kind of quiet courage that knows its own strength only when the moment finally demands it. Neighbors calling neighbors, mending fences, not with timber but with truth. Old divisions cracking like ice in spring as people remember they were meant to stand together, not be carved apart by someone else's hunger for power. And hope, real hope, the stubborn kind, starts threading its way through the fields again, like new green after a wildfire, impossible to stop once it takes hold. Because a people who find their voice again cannot be ruled by fear. A people who remember their worth cannot be bought or bullied. A people who rise together become the future their leader forgot to imagine. And when that day comes, when we step forward together, not as red or blue, not as the broken and the blame, but as the ones who remembered what this country was meant to be, the ground itself will answer. The halls that once smothered us will ring with the footsteps of a people awake. The chamber that silenced us will tremble under the weight of 1,000 clear voices speaking truth without permission. The old fear will falter, the old lies will fade, and those who traded our trust for their own comfort will finally face what they tried so hard not to see. that power is borrowed, but the people are eternal. For we are the river that carves the stone. We are the wind that reshapes the fire. We are the hands that build again after every false prophet leaves the stage. And when the sunrise comes, as it always does, it'll find us standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, no longer ghosts, no longer silent, but alive with the fierce, unshakable knowledge that hope is not a promise, it is a choice. And we have chosen to rise. We have chosen to be heard. We have chosen to reclaim the future that was always ours. And nothing, not fear, not ego, not the empty thunder of false leaders, can stop a people who finally believe again in themselves.